Hey guys, Tommy here, Stadia Arcadia, StadiaSource. I just wanted to put out a quick video really. Obviously, first of all, happy Easter to everybody. I know that's a day late for most of you, but we're still in that period of time. I just really wanted to put out a quick video to talk about Stadia Base and a few thoughts that I've had. I should stop calling it Stadia Base, Stadia as a platform in general. Obviously, we've now released it to all of the supported countries around the world. Absolutely everybody that falls within that remit can now try Stadia for free with a 2-month free trial of Stadia Pro, which entitles them to 9 games currently in the catalogue, and it's worth roughly $167, I think. But there are some great games featured in that, and there are going to be some more coming over the next 2 months, which is probably more worthwhile to think about the fact that the games that we're likely to get are likely to be bigger games. Reason for that is that obviously Google want to show Stadia off in the best light possible. They want everybody who tries it to have the best experience possible, and that's going to come down to the quality of the games that people are getting to play more than anything else. Now, for me, I think that the launch of the free version of Stadia was not a planned move. I very much feel like we were supposed to get Stadia on the 31st of March, which I've been quite vocal about previously, and for reasons to do with current affairs and mainly the corona pandemic, they decided to hold on to that and to delay it. Then we've seen the likes of Microsoft and Xbox continue, and then we've seen the release of the DualSense and so on, the controller, and I think that mixed with Amazon's news about Project Tempo, although mainly about the first-party games that they're working on, and obviously we've seen delays there now as well. But I just think that with all of that information coming out, it meant that Google, for the first time since their launch, have been in a position actually to release information after everybody else. They've seen everybody else's hands played, and then they've had the ability to come out with their power move and just say, you know what, here's what we're doing. Everybody now has access to Stadia completely free of charge. You've got 2 months worth of Pro, which is 20 quid saving roughly, and you've instantly got access to the current Pro games that are available. And there's no other platform that I know of that's ever actually launched like that. The fact that you have zero upfront cost is the biggest part about that to me. It's the highest impact. Could you imagine if Xbox Series X had gone, because we know everybody's in quarantine around the world, we're going to release everything early, but you're still asking those people to go out and spend a good few £100, probably £500 to £600. People are not in a position to do that anymore, whereas Stadia can give you the full platform with no delivery. It's just straight through your wires to your house, and you have full access. Now, we've seen player numbers increase. I'm not going to talk about any official numbers because I don't know them, and also what we're seeing reports of numbers in games. I would take those with a pinch of salt, because if they haven't come from either the developer themselves or from Google, then we don't know how accurate they are. And failing that, these are in Destiny 2 that I've been seeing them. Perhaps one of the least likely games now to capture everybody's attention. The reason I say that is not because people aren't playing it, clearly they are, but I don't think many people are coming away from a platform where they already play that game to come to Stadia to play the same game. I just don't think that's why we've seen many numbers in that. And personally, I found it really confusing. I played well over 1,200 hours in Destiny 1, came to Destiny 2 and had no idea what was going on. I was so confused, in fact, that when I started the game, I thought I was playing Destiny 1 because the tutorial is the same tutorial. I don't understand that, but that's besides the point. So I just I just really hope that people actually come and give this platform a try now, because for me, the thing that may have been holding people back was having to pay for a Premier Edition to get the Chromecast Ultra and the Stadia controller. Now that's not a thing. If you've got a laptop or a PC that's connected to the internet and you have the required internet connection to play on Stadia, then go ahead, try it out. I'm also seeing a lot of people worrying about security details and not wanting to give Google their credit card information and so on. It's not something to worry about, or honestly. And if you really, really feel strongly about that, you can decline that and just jump straight into the base variant of Stadia. Honestly, I wouldn't, because you don't get access to those 9 games, whatever the pro deals that are going to be coming out, which is discounts. You won't have access to those either. And the following pro games that are going to come out at the end of this month and at the end of May, you'll also not gain access to those. What it does mean is that you do have full access to the store and the platform, so you would be able to purchase any title by itself and play it on Stadia. But I just think for a free trial, it's worth you putting those details in. What I haven't checked actually is if you can cancel instantly and make sure that it doesn't auto-renew. I'll check that out later actually, just so that I can confirm it. But I just think you've got nothing to lose now. We've seen so many people badmouth the platform who haven't even actually really tried it. That to me is crazy. But right now is the time where you should be going out and getting hands-on with this, trying it for yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else has said. Just see if you can enjoy yourself on Stadia. And I promise you, one thing that you will find is when you go back to whatever your main platform is, that there is a clear distinction between what the Stadia platform can offer and what your current platform does. In terms of response times, in terms of load times, just the ability to pick up and play. If you've got half an hour, you don't have to spend 5 to 10 minutes of that either updating, downloading anything. You just literally hit the button to play the game you want to play in your Chrome browser, on your mobile device if it's supported, and it is there. You can use any controller you like. If you don't have the ability to play it through unless you already have a Chromecast Ultra, but you still wouldn't have the ability to play it that way, because unfortunately for the time being, you do require the Stadia controller to play via Chromecast. The reason for that is that the controller isn't Bluetooth. It connects directly to Stadia via Wi-Fi. So it just sends the signal straight to your router, which then goes straight to the data center. It doesn't operate over Bluetooth. So for the confusion that I have seen some people have with that, it's not something you need to worry about. But if you want to play it on the Chrome browser, then you can plug in any control to your device and it will work. Interestingly, we're actually seeing a lot of different controller layouts even showing up correctly when you're plugging them in, which is just going to show how far ahead Stadia have thought about this. So go ahead guys, go and try it out. Let me know what you think about the Stadia platform in the comments. Let me know how your experience has been using the Stadia platform in the comments, and I'll reply to as many of you as I can. In the meantime, you can follow me on Twitter at Arcadia_Stadia. You really need to go over to StadiaSource.com as well and check out the work that we're doing over there. There are some fantastic pieces on there at the moment. We are a news platform predominantly, so you'll find all the latest information that you need on there, and all the other guys there as well. Within StadiaSource.com, there is also a content creators tab at the top. If you click in there, you'll find a whole host of other content creators that are also doing their best to spread the word about Stadia. And you will see gameplay in there, you'll see podcasts, you'll see reviews, you'll see us quite frankly telling you how it is when things are going wrong as well. We're not fanboys, that's not what we're here to do. We're here to give you a clear message and let you know what the platform is, how it can get better, and honestly guys, just try it out for yourself. That's the main message I can put out to you right now, that there's a lot being said about Stadia, but make your own mind up about the platform. All right guys, thanks very much. Let's see you on Stadia.